Tokyo Archbishop elected new president of Caritas Internationalis. Archbishop Tarcisius Isao Kikuchi has been elected as the new president of Caritas Internationalis, the second largest humanitarian aid organization in the world after the Red Cross. The Catholic Archbishop of Tokyo was Japan's first missionary priest in Africa, where he first volunteered at a Caritas refugee camp, the start of 30 years of service with a Catholic charitable organization. More than 400 delegates taking part in Caritas Internationalis' 22nd General Assembly in Rome May 11 to 16 elected Kikuchi to serve a 4-year term. The body must still elect a Secretary General. Caritas must be on the front lines to welcome, accompany, serve, and defend the poor and vulnerable, Kikuchi, 64, said in his speech to the Assembly. This mission must be sustained and be the focus of the members of the Confederation, and I would like to be the one, together with the Secretary General, to lead the entire organization to fulfill this important mission of the Church. We are all invited to walk together. As president of Caritas Internationalis, Kikuchi will lead a confederation of more than 160 Catholic charities operating in 200 countries and territories. He succeeds Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, who has served as Caritas president since 2019. After he was ordained a priest in 1986 with the Society of the Divine Word, also known as the Divine Word Missionaries, Kikuchi was sent to serve as a missionary priest in rural Ghana for 8 years. I was sent to a bush parish, deep in the bush, without electricity, without water, and that was really an important experience for me and that helped create my identity, I suppose, Kikuchi said in an interview with Vatican Radio on May 14. He witnessed extreme poverty with many people, dying without proper medication and the spread of HIV/AIDS, but he was struck by how people supported each other and how that created hope. After his work in Ghana, Kikuchi returned to Africa in 1995 as a Caritas volunteer at a refugee camp in Bukavu, Zaire, which took in hundreds of thousands of refugees during the Rwandan genocide. Kikuchi recalls that the Rwandan refugees had no food, no clothing, no shelter, and people were in need of everything. The Japanese Archbishop takes the helm of the Church's charitable arm as it is going through a critical period of reform, 6 months after Pope Francis dismissed its top leaders. Pope Francis issued a decree in November that removed the organization's administration and stated that Caritas would undergo a review to improve its management rules and procedures, even if financial matters were managed well and fundraising objectives regularly achieved, and thereby better serve its member charities around the world. It is not only that we are an NGO, but we are much more than that. We are a Catholic Church organization, and the Institute of the Service of the Church, Kikuchi said.